But that's the thing, it's mental. And that is why when this went off in that video, mate, that is what just made me believe 100%.
But you could cuddle it at night.
What is it?
Oh, what is that?
What is it?
Oh,
I haven't been...
Wait, there is literally sticky juice on it. I put my finger in it. Are you taking the...
Oh,
look, feel the bum. What is that?
Now, this video is on conspiracies, right? We've been asked to do this, and I've got a big one.
Wait, I'm nervous because I haven't done any research.
No, we don't need to. This is pure opinion. Okay. Now, say for example, like spirits, right? Spirits that everyone says is
don't
a load
exist.
of... Yeah, that don't exist. But what an unintelligent human being would say is that? Just completely dismiss it and not entertain these ideas because they can't comprehend it. It's just dismissed. It's just, it can't be, that can't be real. And it's like, you know, if no one told you about Wi-Fi, no one had ever told you about it, and someone said, there's this magic connection that can allow you to search in anything on the world and connect to anyone just like that, you'd go, shut up, mate. But because we all know about Wi-Fi, we just, yeah, of course.
We have no physical evidence that God exists, but yet people believe.
Yeah, but, I mean, some people will argue, the fact that the earth is here is proof that God exists because in the Bible it states blah, blah, blah. So some people believe certain things as evidence. Like I believe when we did that video and that bear went off by the spirit, I believe that was a spirit doing that. There's no other explanation for it. And the way it did it on command was that for me is proof that spirits are real, can hear us and can interact with us personally. But then you and other people watching will go, load of bollocks, mate. Nah, 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 nah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of the time there is an explanation of why things like that happen.
Explain that bear going off.
I wasn't there, I can't experience it.
But you've seen the vid.
You've seen the vid. Go on, no. If this bear has gone off, the only way to make it go off is touching it. The only way. There's no other way to make it go off.
How do we not know that there's a hole in the wall or like something pressing against it?
What, you think we faked it? Is that what you're saying?
Not you. How do you
we have cameras
there?
on every
Someone
angle.
that worked there, hiding in our toilet or something, mate. Do you know how illegal that is? And in some, come on. Look, you can...
I understand the situation, but I've never experienced it myself.
So that's what these idiots say. Because I haven't experienced something, it can't be real. No.
But you believed that until you experienced it.
I've been open to the idea that spirits are real, and I sort of believe that they are real, even before I've had experiences. Because I'm an open-minded individual.
I understand that it could be real, but until I experience it,
you completely dismiss it. Is that what you're saying?
I never said I'd dismiss it.
No, but,
words in my mouth.
No, but
I never said I'd dismiss it.
Go on,
I just said I'll be open to it, but until I experience it, then I'll be like, suspect.
So even though us, if you were there and that happened, would you believe after that?
I'd be more open to it. It's like when people like these ghost hunters. You know the ghost hunters.
Yeah, but I feel it's difficult because I feel like our videos get put into that category where they're making a TV program. They have to make a certain amount of episodes, and they need to make a storyline. Whereas us, if we film, I don't have to put it out. If it's a rubbish video, there's nothing that means I need to make something happen. And often I put videos out. If nothing happens, I'll just still put it out.
But there's still people that go out there and do ghost hunts off camera.
Yeah.
And believe. But there's also people out there who think ghosts are a load of nonsense or have never experienced a ghost.
So if your mum came downstairs to you,
so someone you trust, I think that's what we're getting at. If someone you trust has had an experience and is saying something, I
believe them. But I still would like to experience it myself.
Yeah. I know, I understand that. But just on this, because that bear going off that's proof ghosts exist. That, for me, that is, without question, proof that ghosts exist.
Every time I hear a noise similar to that bear,
mate,
I shit myself. And
the bear is downstairs. The bear's downstairs.
So, this is another thought.
Yeah.
There is no way that there is a device inside that bear that has a button that presses the noise.
Absolutely no way.
You can go and...
But you can go. You can say that, but you should still be open.
Should we go and get the bear?
Yeah.
Get the bear?
Yeah. Cut it up.
Okay, be right back. I'm going to get the bear.
But you have the bear?
I have the bear.
Why do you have the bear in your house?
Because it's always been in my house.
Oh, by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cute little baby bear.
Right. Okay, so this is the bear that we used in our ghost hunting video. And basically how it works is there is a zip.
Wait, did you buy this bear?
Yeah, but bought it from like made from ghost hunting for ghost hunting.
Can I quickly say something?
Yeah.
I thought the bear was already there and they'd put the bear there.
No, it's my bear from
I didn't know
from
that.
a ghost hunting website.
I didn't have all the information.
You need to watch the video, mate.
Why haven't you watched it?
You don't watch my videos?
They're constantly scary.
Right, basically, this is how it works. So you have a 9-volt standard battery. All right, so not a weird battery that has some sort of like, you know, feel it. Normal.
No, I believe it's a real battery.
Yeah, it's a normal battery. And and then within the bear, like, it's just basically just normal fluff like a bear has, but then some wires that obviously connect to these sensors. So just feel it. Yeah.
Like you could cuddle it at night.
What is it?
Oh, what is that?
What is it?
It's like,
What is it?
Oh, you haven't been using it for...
oh,
I haven't been.
Wait, there is literally sticky juice on it. I put my finger in it. Are you taking the...
Oh,
Look, feel the bum. What is that?
What the-
Oh, it's all over my hand. No. It's better not. You better not be shagging that bear. Oh, you have. You have. What is wrong with you? It's all over my hands. Why do you?
No, I haven't
Bears
been.
didn't deserve that.
I haven't been shagging the bear.
Why is it sticky and why is it on my hands? Where is the bear been?
No, I don't know, but it's been under in the cupboard under the stairs. Anyways, let's focus. Right, so basically, it's just a normal teddy bear that's been. Oh, mate, focus,
no, but
bro.
I've literally got sticky shit
Oh,
all
just
over my
wipe it
hands.
on it, mate. It's not dodgy.
Okay,
it's just,
I'll wipe it all over my hands.
No, but it's not. It's nothing. We're trying to film.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, you ready? You fucking.
Yes, it's
Okay.
all over my hands.
It's over my hands as well. It's just freaking candle wax or something. I don't know. Anyways, right, it's focused. So it's just a standard bear, and it's just got touch sensors wired to the arms and legs and head. All right. Then to make it go on, you take the battery. Right, it doesn't do anything right now. You take the battery, and so the second you've connected the battery, it goes off. Right, all that button does is change the sound it makes.
So why is this a specific like ghost bear?
Because basically all it is you ask the spirit or whatever to grab it, to touch it, and if it does...
Wait, I swear you're just not even... you were getting close.
Yeah, you have to just get...
Wait, how does it...
That close.
How are you not touching it and it's making the noise?
Because it obviously it has the receptor is...
Wait, how does that work?
Because you have to just get near it. You have to get like that close. You have to almost be like 1 centimeter away from it. So the bear doesn't have to... So the ghost doesn't have to fully like grab it. It's so sensitive that...
Well, how...
You have to just get near to it and it goes off.
I'm confused, like, what device is that, though? How does it sense that you're near
Well,
it?
mate, a movement sensor. That's so standard. A movement sensor.
For a fluffy bear?
But yeah, it's just wired. It's just them on a wire. They're just wired through, so they're just all over the bear.
So, for example, if you are far away from, like, an electric door, it won't open until you get certain close to it.
No, but that's not on the same...
Yeah, but that's what I mean, like, it won't pick up from a certain distance.
Just standard movement sensor.
Okay, so, can I go near it?
Yeah, you test it out, mate. Right, that's because that... Right. Wait, is that on camera? Wait.
Wait,
Get it. Right,
okay, so I'm near it. There you go. There's a sensor back here. Okay, so, spirit.
No, don't do it in my house.
What? Come on.
No, you're not inviting spirits into my house.
I just want to prove it.
No, you can touch it and we can whatever, but you're not doing
Well,
that.
it's a nice spirit.
Yeah, so some of the sensors are... So, for me... So that's the thing.
peculiar.
You have to touch it. You have to touch it, basically.
Please
Like,
let
some
me...
of the sensors are like... Yeah, the sensors are dotted all over. So you may grab the foot here and it's just not going off because there's not a sensor there. But there's just sensors plotted all over it, and the only way to make it go off basically is to touch it. Like there's no remote, there's no nothing. It's just
please let me try and.
You're not inviting spirits into this room, mate. Obviously not. Obviously not.
Would you be down?
What, in your house, would you let me do that?
Yeah.
No. Well, it's because you probably don't believe in it. Whereas because I believe in that and I've experienced it, I know that you can invite things and it will grab it. But in our video, mate, so we left this thing alone, perched, for like 40 minutes, and like 20 minutes in... Oh, no. At first, when we left the room and said... Oh yeah, if you can come and grab it now. And literally after I said that, and it didn't just go, it went.
Okay, well then
like
there's
that.
no explanation.
And at the same time, this radar that picks up electromagnetic fields, which apparently spirits can get detected in, that went off at the same time. And then 20 minutes later, no one in the room. 20 minutes later, does it again.
See, that's making me a little bit on edge.
Yeah, mate. That it happens again, and. That the thing about these sensors is it goes off, depending on how hard you touch, it goes up in pitch. So, yeah. And in the video, that is what happened. On the first one, it went like that. It went up as though something has grabbed it and let go.
I feel like my heart rate's gone up a little bit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's mental. And that is why when this went off in that video, mate, that is what just made me believe 100%. Like, that is just their spirit. And it did it on more than one occasion. Like...
Yeah, no, it's making me getting a little bit... Oh, God.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Because it makes you uncomfortable. And that's why people don't want to believe it. Because when you start to realise, oh, my God, it is a thing, it makes you uncomfortable. It makes you... Because we fear the unknown. We want to dismiss the unknown.
But I'm totally open to it. But I still feel I do need to fully experience it.
Well,
but
yeah.
Also, I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to.
But then I'm also open to the fact that, like, I'm sure they're all right.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Like, we was in the forest, we were talking.
Yeah, I know, but as in, like, I feel like...
And I felt at one.
Yeah, but I feel like a room that's haunted is more scary than a forest, because there's more there, you're enclosed.
But
and
even...
as well, in that video, right, so the bear went off, and then we spent another, like, 2 hours trying to reach out. Nothing happened. Literally, nothing. No matter how hard we tried, nothing else happened. And it's like... I feel like they're conscious things that can that decide to do what they want, and then, yeah, like...
You know when we went in that little, like, corridor in the Welsh fort?
Yeah, in the Wales
scary
fort.
Corridor.
Yeah.
I went in there, nervous as hell.
Yeah.
But once I was there, I was quite calm.
Yeah.
I was quite like, oh, it's all right. Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
Realistically, what are they going to do? They're going to strangle me? Mm-hmm. No, they can't. They can't touch you.
But that's because...
You feel like one with them. Like, I think they're all right. They're people that have died.
Yeah, well, I think that because we fear, we're out of control with them, i.e. we can't determine what they're going to do. We don't know what they're capable of. It's the fear of the unknown. So we paint this idea as like a self-preservation sort of thing. We paint this idea that they're going to do evil things as well. We're impacted by Hollywood and what they do in movies. But the bottom line is... I believe that there are people that are caught on this plane that we can't see, this plane on Earth, in rooms or whatever, and I don't know how but I think they can interact, and I honestly can't work out how can they interact with our physical life, our physical sort of like grabbing this is a physical thing. You can't do this unless you're actually.
But
do you know what I mean?
Why do they choose to grab little teddy bears?
Because we asked them, we were like, please, can you grab this teddy bear? The teddy bear that's on the end of the bed, grab it, please, please, please. We completely kept saying that over and over again.
Surely there's people out there being like, grab me.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, what is so cool about this bear is you literally need the slightest touch in the right area, and the slightest touch where the sensors are, and it will go off. Whereas grab me, it's sort of like in order to maybe...
You feel like a comfort, a cushion around.
Yeah, but some people say, oh, I feel like a cold presence. I feel like, or some people say, do get that. But I don't know. I guess the thing with this bear is, think how many things are touching you right now, like the chair, your clothes, everything that your brain doesn't think about because if you...
And also your brain will start making tricks on yourself as well.
Whereas there's a clear indication when this is touched, it makes that high-pitched noise. It's so, definitive. And... I just think, mate, that is the proof. If you haven't watched the YouTube video, you need to watch it. I'll link it down below. But
I always try to see the best in people.
Yeah.
So if there are these spirits around, and if they do exist, I would say they're probably quite nice people.
Well, sometimes you never know.
Well, you never know. You get bad people as well. But I would say if you stay on the positive side of life, they're going to treat you well. So don't be scared of them if they exist.
Yeah.
If you're around.
No, don't. Stop doing that. But as well, like, so, you know, in that video I did with the Ouija board, like, a lot of people are like, oh, that's a load of bollocks. And it's only really ever worked for me once. And that's when I went to that Mitchell and Priory place, and I was with my family. The fire alarm went off by itself. The fire brigade come and say, yeah, nothing's caused this. And then we do the Ouija board, and it spells out fire and leave and go. And then we all thought, Phil, my stepdad, looked like he had quite a hard grip on it. And we said, right, Phil, you're not doing it now. Like, we're going to do it just us. And at first it didn't work. And we were like, oh, it must have been him. But then it started working, me, my mum, and like my sister. And
the only way you'll ever truly know if that works is if you do it by yourself, really.
No, but you need multiple people. And as well, mate, the way that thing was moving around the board, like, and this is where no one will ever get that until they do it. The way it was moving around the board was like someone was holding it and moving it. Like, it was getting taken out of our hands, like out of our grip. It was getting, it was mad. I would love to have that happen again. It's only ever happened once. And I've tried the Ouija board like
why is the
hundreds
Ouija
of
board
times.
a thing? That's why they just buy it in
But
Toys R Us.
you can use, but the concept of the Ouija board is you can use with like that mug, a glass, right? Where you put your energy into something and you ask the spirit to use your energy to move the object. So we could take a glass, put our finger on it, right? And they don't know. Put our finger on it and do it whenever we want. There's nothing magical or mystical about the Ouija board. It's just a concept that's like enables it, you know, to do it easily where there's words and numbers and stuff. But then that comes on to like my point of how can spirits see everything on our light spectrum? Can they see? They must be able to see words and see us.
Can spirits see other spirits?
Yeah.
Do they just go out and have parties?
Yeah, it's like where does it end, and like how are we meant to figure it out?
That's one of the unanswerable questions, though, isn't it? What do spirits do? Is everyone a spirit, or is there certain people who get stuck in between the next life?
Yeah, it's
and
like
our life.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
A bit shit, really, wouldn't it?
But that's the thing. It's like why do some people become spirits, and where do the others go?
So, what do you think happens to us when we die?
Well,
is it just nothing?
But this is the thing. You see kids that start talking about their past life. Like, they're 3 years old. They've just learned to talk.
So you think there's like a cycle of life?
Well, yeah. They're like, you get 3-year-olds that say, that have never lived or never been somewhere. And they'll say, yeah, I used to live in, say, for example, Scotland. You know, I think we actually mentioned this in a previous conspiracy that we did. Yeah, I lived in Scotland. My name was this. I used to go here. I used to do that. And they research the individual, and it's all correct. And that has happened loads, like where people have, you know. And I believe some people get reincarnated. Some people become spirits. Some people just finish.
I'll definitely back the idea of just like if you die, you just become another human.
Yeah,
I back that. I also thought when I was younger, like if you die, I'd become like a cheetah.
Well, yeah, it's like can we get reincarnated into different?
I always thought like
things.
I'd hate to be like a slug. Did you ever like? Do you not think like? Do you know what I mean? Like if you die
slug.
And you just become a slug, that's dead.
That is rubbish.
Just
get
done. That'd be a bit shit, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Get rid of that thing.
I'm gonna take the battery out.
There it is. I take it you watched that documentary on what's his face? The alien guy who worked at Area 51.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched that.
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you believe he is telling the truth?
Yeah.
I agree.
I just think in order to
give a bit of background knowledge just in case people don't know.
Okay, so there was this guy, Bob Lazar. He's done a Joe Rogan podcast on it and a documentary where basically he worked at Area 51 and he has these stories about aliens and UFOs that he tells. And basically he he obviously comes across like he hates that people just, he hates the limelight. He hates constantly getting bothered about it. And obviously at first, naturally, you're like, oh yeah, he's doing it for money. He's doing a load of bollocks. But
it's been awful for him, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think the way his quality of life has become, like, you'd give up, mate. There's other ways to, live your life. And you can tell he hates it.
And they tried to shut him down as well.
Yeah, but the stories that he has and his, in his life, I believe it. There's a certain level of authenticity that I think you can't put on, you can't pretend.
It gets to a certain point where if you're lying, you'd be like, okay, it's enough, doesn't
yeah,
it? Like,
or even you're going to slip up at least once.
And his stories never change because you can't lie about the truth.
Yeah, I think this guy, yeah, I believe him, and basically what he thinks is, he's seen UFOs, he's seen them operate UFOs at Area 51.
His job was to do something with the engine, or they found this new...
Wasn't it like reverse engineer them?
Yeah,
he was find a way to make it work.
They were trying to figure out how they work and how these different things operate. And a lot of the things that he was saying is how they have objects that are literally inexplainable, like how things like produce an energy where they have no source of energy, or something where it doesn't line up with our laws of physics at all. So it's like they're from another dimension, another world, etc. And it's like, I totally believe that. I believe there's aliens. They've contacted Earth, and the higher powers that be on this planet, know about it. But it's
do you think
they keep it away from us?
Do you think Area 51 is a facade?
No,
that it's actually at a different location. They use Area 51 as just like
a decoy.
A decoy.
Maybe. I reckon there's more than one place than Area 51.
Because they can't just be Area 51 in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what? The alien people are going to know, like, where's the best place to land? Oh, we're going to choose America.
Yeah,
they'll choose the freaking sea, or you know what I mean?
That's the thing. It's like that UFO video I did where it was, the Tic Tac object that went over the sea. I reckon there's things in the sea. I reckon there's definitely more than Area 51. And it's without a doubt, I think humans have interacted with aliens. There's definitely something going on. Why they keep it away from us is the talking point. I'll
tell you why. Because imagine you're on the news one day, and whoever's the news reporter goes, "Oh, today's breaking news: there's aliens, riots. It will kick off. You've been lying to us.
Yeah.
It'll be a shitstorm.
Yeah, it'll be like
it's
because they've said, oh yeah, no, nothing's we haven't found aliens. If they now came out with it, it would be right. What else are you lying about? What else is, you know what I mean?
It's because there's people out there that don't believe it. Okay, it'd be like saying to Ricky Gervais, "We have scientific proof God exists."
Yeah,
and Ricky Gervais' head will explode because he's so against it. So you tell. It'll be. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like there'll be too much of a kickoff, and you need people to have their a concept of what life is, and they all just believe in that. Because if everyone's different, it's that thing of if that gets exposed, it's like, what else is there? Why do I need to do my job and pay my taxes if there's what else don't I know about? And there'll just be riots. I think they need to just keep it.
There's different people in charge as well. Like, Trump definitely doesn't know.
Trump doesn't know.
Imagine if Trump knew. He'd be on Twitter, he'd be like, "Oh, boys, aliens exist."
Yeah.
He doesn't know. But this is so cool. So, there's a guy who's head of Area 51. How do you get that job? That guy went to school? Like, was he selected from it? I don't know.
Yeah, how do you apply? How do you get in?
How do you become the head of Area 51? Like, what's on your CV? Nothing. Nothing's on your CV. You don't exist.
Yeah, and it's
Does he have a family, children, kids.
Yeah. It's like the people that
Children
do know.
kids.
Wait, the people that do know. It's like, why? What do you reckon is held against them to make sure that they don't say anything? What, just the death penalty? Because some people
be treason.
There's some people that will be willing to die to get that information out there. So the death penalty can't surely be it. It's like they must be on some sort of contract where it's like, we will just annihilate your whole family. We'll take them all out. It must be the absolute worst. You'll get tortured or something if you share this information. So that it must be that bad that they just don't share. Because there's many people that know.
That's what Bob Lazar did. Like,
So why is he?
it.
But why is he not being punished?
He has been punished.
He said it's ruined his life.
People are constantly at his doors. Like
No, but is he punished by like the government or the powers that be?
Because he's too much of a public figure.
Yeah, he came out to the media. And that's why he came to the media, to protect
But why
himself.
don't others do it then? Why don't others do it? Why is it just him? You know what I mean? Like, if a bunch of them did it, if like 20 of them came forward and all said this, you know, surely they couldn't. The way social media and media is now, it's too out there that the government couldn't just be like, oh, we're just going to take these people out because we'd all just clock on.
All that happens. You tell one person. What happens if they say you're doing the wrong thing? You need to keep it a secret. Your whole thing's exposed. You're going to get shut down instantly before it even goes public.
Yeah, but maybe you're not going to tell your mate that works there. Maybe you're just going to go out and jump on.
You're probably also followed 24/7 when you leave premises. Like,
would you reckon? I don't reckon it's that. You can't just constantly be followed.
yeah,
You can't just constantly be followed. I don't think you can. You can't. There's in 365 days of a year. There's going to be moments where, if they wanted to, they could out it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe. But maybe there is never, like, maybe they have it so on, like, it's the biggest secret in the world, isn't it? What's in Area 51?
Area 51 is, yeah, I mean, I hope in our lifetime we find out, like,
It'd be so sick, wouldn't
what
it?
the deal is.
In the last 100 years, we've made more progress than the previous 1,000.
So this is another point that Joe Rogan brought up. It was like, as humans, we're designed to constantly want to improve. Like, no other creatures do that. Like, chickens are okay with just waking up every day, eating, laying eggs and going to sleep. Same with dogs. They're not constantly trying to improve, make more. We're designed to constantly want to make a new phone. Like, this does more than enough. Why do we need to improve it?
This chip in this phone is more powerful than the chip that sent humans to the moon.
Mental.
That's mad.
That's mental. But this is what I'm saying. Like, we're constantly wanting to improve things, improve our appearance, improve. And it's like, are we here for a reason to improve? And as someone put us here, to come up with some sort of the next technology or the next something. And then once we've achieved that, it's like, okay, then our job's done. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Why are we designed with that nature?
Surely there's a certain level we can get to with the resources on this planet. The only way of getting to the next level is to explore the other planets.
Well, yeah. Do you think we'll get to a point where we
have to
go to Mars and
we'll be going to Mars in the next 30 years. I reckon next 30 years we'll go to Mars.
Next 30 years.
Musk wants to do it, doesn't he?
We'll go on holiday.
Elon, yeah. Elon's like, yeah, we hit up Mars in a couple of years.
I mean, that would be mad.
That would be sick.
Anyways,
isn't there like water molecules on Mars or something?
Probably. There's probably lots that we don't know, and maybe they tell us that. Maybe, oh yeah, it's just water molecules because that's kind of believable. What if there's way more? But they just leave it at water molecules because they're like, oh, we'll give something,
very
but
true,
not too much. Mate, what we get told by the media and everyone is so just what they want to tell us. What they want to tell us. And that's mental.
Why have we never gone back to the moon?
Yeah, why are we not
There's nothing there.
Yeah, is the Earth flat?
Oh, God. No, I'm not getting into that.
No, but it's like, what is actually out there, and why are we not going to the moon on like every year? Why?
Why are we not holidaying at the moon yet?
Yeah.
Why is there not a base?
Yeah.
Surely that'd be quite cool.
Yeah,
should we set up a base on moon?
Yeah, surely we should be able to go to the moon.
That probably cost a lot, though.
Yeah, but why has it not been done since it allegedly happened? If it did even happen.
It has happened more than once. There's been more than one moon landing.
Why are we not? Why in this
Yeah.
decade, from 2000 to 2010, there wasn't? Was there?
No, there hasn't been one. Like,
why? Why are we
for a
not going
long
back
time.
there? Why are we not going back to the moon?
Because
maybe it's scary.
Scary, mate. We do
nothing there.
We'll dig to the core. No, we'll send people, miners, down inside our Earth where it's so dangerous and all of that. But we won't fly to the moon. We'll do all these other things, but we won't fly to the moon again. Why are we not flying to the moon all the time?
We know more. Isn't it something like we know more about the moon than our own sea?
Yeah, why are we not investigating the seas?
Yeah. It's like we've discovered more space, but like the ocean,
I think
98% hasn't been discovered.
I think we're told what is in the core of the Earth. I think there's something different in the core of the
there's
Earth.
like another race in the core?
No, because I think that aliens can contact the Earth. I think all the pyramids as well.
Okay, pyramids are unexplainable.
All the pyramids in the Earth, like if you line them all up or something like that, it's like they're energy points. they're like energy points because the pyramid is like the most like efficient way to get energy. Oh, it's mad.
How
it's mad.
did they build the pyramids?
Well, that's the thing. Well, we've gone into that. It's
Yeah,
like
we've discussed that.
Yeah, we did that in the last one. How the pyramids perfectly face the North Pole. They're all these wonders of the world that we can't explain all line up.
So the Egyptians definitely were bantering with aliens, weren't they?
Bantering with aliens.
Like surely.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think there's many different things on Earth. Oh God, mate, there's so many things. Have you ever looked up at the sky at night and seen an object that like flies and then stops? Like it looks like a star, moves, stops, and then maybe goes down here. And so
No.
I've seen that quite a few times. Seen like it looks like a star, it's going here and it sort of stops and then it sort of goes here and then it disappears.
Could be a shooting star.
No, but not in that sort of movement, mate. I've seen that actually quite a few times.
You're terrified of aliens.
I'm terrified of all that
you do
stuff.
find like the people that like, not necessarily like the people that aren't hardcores. I'll call you a hardcore.
I'm a hardcore.
Like you are the type of people that see these things.
No, but I'm not a freak. No, but I'm not a freak.
Have you seen it? Have you seen
No,
that?
mate. If I wasn't on my own either. I was with like some people that you know, right? We were all at Berlin Gap, just looking at the stars. It was a well clear night, and we were all just like, "Hang on, bunch of us. If you were there, you would have seen it." Mate, we'll go up Berlin Gap like every day this week at night, and I'm literally, I guarantee we'll see something that's a bit like.
But there was that the aircrafts that noticed this like tic tac thing that goes bing, like wasn't physically possible to move like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what also Bob Lazar said about, which I thought was very
Yeah,
interesting.
it's
Like
like
they have radio footage of the plane people being like, boys, what's that?
Yeah, it's like these some objects that have been seen, like they move in a way that it breaks all laws of our laws of physics, and as well to move at that speed, there'll be sonic booms, i.e., when it goes boom, 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 because it's like
It's
breaking through like
break
the sound
our
barrier.
laws of physics, but not their.
Yeah,
laws
it's
of
like
physics.
how. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We know so little. I wish we'd be able to just find it all out.
It'd be really annoying if we die and like nothing's happened.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a lot from our life. 2000 to 2100.
2000.
Yeah, to 2100. Yeah, hopefully
We're going to be dead by 2100.
Nah, I reckon we'll live over 100. People live longer and longer every
Don't
time.
want to. Jesus Christ.
Nah, you
do
can be
anything.
fit and 100 years old.
Decrepit, mate. That's what you're.
What? You're telling me you don't live to 100?
That is 100% what I'm saying.
Would you want to live to 100?
40.
Nah, if you're doing like all right
Yeah.
at 100,
Well, yeah, I mean, it all depends on quality of life, doesn't it? Like, I'd
Yeah.
rather just become a spirit and start being like Malfoy. Imagine when I become a spirit.
I don't.
I'm
reckon
going to be
you
taking
will.
a piss.
I reckon you're going to be
Oh,
like.
don't get me reincarnated.
Yeah, I reckon you're getting reincarnated.
Oh, can I
it's
not?
like a snail.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be shit.
It's like,
What does? What? Okay, do you ever
Surely-
think about this? Like, what goes on in a snail's brain?
not a lot. Because we're like some of the only creatures that can think, i.e., a lot of animals and creatures are just based on
Instinct.
simple instincts. So, like, yeah, so they'll just do instinct, where we can have an instinct come into our head and then act based on what we want to do.
That's so.
I think we're the only ones. No,
No,
like monkeys
dolphins,
and
yeah.
dolphins probably, yeah.
Dolphins are very intelligent.
But yeah, exactly. It's like,
But there's quite. Imagine wrapping your head around that. Like, try living in a world where you can't think.
but you wish you couldn't sometimes.
me in a boxing ring,
Football pitch.
football pitch, yeah, but that's when it's like a sensory overload due to like adrenaline and stuff.
Was that why you didn't perform on a pitch?
That's what happens when you freeze. It's like your body gets like pumps with like adrenaline, and it's like the fight or flight or
Why do
freeze.
some people not perform under pressure and some people thrive on the pressure?
Because it must be it's. I believe, and obviously I'm not an expert, but I think it's like what area of the brain is activated. I.e., if this big pressured situation comes in and your body sees it as like a threat, it takes it as a threat, then it activates the part of the brain that starts shutting things down in self-preservation. Whereas if it views it as like a good opportunity, then it will start activating like the positive area of the brain, and therefore you'll thrive. So it's all about perspective, and that's why like when you're like, say if you talk to a therapist, probably it's all about trying to change your perspective on things. That's all it really is. Like if I view doing Sky Sports as like a scary, daunting thing that's live to millions of people, the area of my brain that's like, oh my God, we need to self-preserve, shut down, don't do too much talking, be too expressive, keep your like vision down or whatever, that will all start happening. Whereas if my brain sees it as this is a chance for me to show how good I am at talking, then it will start, wee.
Give me one. So what I usually thrive under pressure.
So you see
Why?
it.
Why do I do that?
Because you probably are excited to play football. You're excited to play and show what you can do. You want to show what you can do. And therefore, then the part of the brain that's like, I'm buzzing to do this. Like, then that gets activated. Whereas if I sat there and before the game said all these things like, mate, so many people are watching, so many people are doing this, and made your brain flood with those thoughts of like worry, then hormones would start kicking in and different things would start kicking in and you'd probably start having a very negative response to it.
I'd say the opposite for me personally.
No, but if you were like,
if someone said that to me, I'd be like, that would make me want to show off even more.
Well, yeah. Okay, so that.
Go one or two ways, but I can see the other side.
I'm just saying, okay, maybe someone doing that would create that response, but there's probably something that someone can do or you could do or say that would trigger negative self-preservation sort of like reactions in your brain. There's something. Maybe saying that sort of stuff doesn't activate it, but there's got to be something, right? And it's just it's that, like, the people that thrive in it probably that have different things that activate that negative shutdown. Whereas say someone like me seems to have it where the concept of going out there and playing in front of people starts activating it. But that can be reversed. I think that can be, it's all about training the brain to have a different perspective on it.
It's like the more you do it, the more you're trained.
But not just the more you do it, because if you keep doing it in the same way, i.e. I go to this match, I worry, think about people watching and try not to mess up. If I just do that every time, I'm not going to get better. It's just going to keep solidifying those reactions, and it will keep happening. What I really need to do, and what I'd say anyone to do, is you go there and you think about, like, I'd say, okay, what would the best version of yourself say to do in this scenario? What would he be doing? What would the person that you want to be, what would he be doing? And then say, okay, take the things that you're worrying about and look at, okay, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for in the scenario? And then then it starts bringing out positive things, and then you start viewing. It's about then those thoughts start being more prominent. Do you see what I'm saying?
So you sort of see yourself in a third person view.
Yeah, it's like
take a step back.
What would the best version of Theo Baker be doing in this position?
Just
and see, like, okay, yeah, that's what he would do. That's what I'm going to aim to do. Well, and then if there's, do you know what I mean?
Well, the night before the Wembley Cup, I said to True Geordie and had a dream, didn't I? I was like, I'm going to score a fucking worldie.
Yeah.
And I did. So it's like you visualise it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's more than just visualise. Because I visualise.
But within sport, I will say there's probably a different topic. But within sport, visualisation is huge.
Well, yeah, no.
I find it massive.
Well, it's proven. I mean, when we did biology at school, like Mr. Matthews would say, if you imagine yourself, say, playing cricket and hitting a certain shot, like before bed and the night before, then that's actually creating the neuron pathways to do that, right? And that 100%. Right, well, anyways, that's pretty much it, I think. If you've got to this point, please comment down below. Malfoy, Weller is better than you at football.
Wow.
Comment that down below right now, mate.
That's completely wrong, everyone.
It's correct. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this nice conspiracy special.
It's been a long one.
It's been a good one, mate. But anyways, leave a like rating, subscribe if you're new. Peace.